What's up, y'all? So I've been out of town for the last probably almost a week now. And so got back in time and just gonna go check on some projects. Gonna go see what's going on with the airport hangar, see how those guys are coming along. Gonna go check by my house and maybe stop by the office and a couple rehab projects, and you guys get to come along for the ride. Let's see. As you can see up here at my house, and Bentley's got a massive log, but just coming here to check on this project. They've been doing landscaping since I've been gone the week, as far as like doing hydro seeding, getting the ground prepped and ready to put down, grass seed and stuff like that. So we're just coming to check it around. I'm gonna see how far they've gotten so far. So a lot of people have been asking me, why am I so worried about putting grass in? Well, there's two main reasons. One, I legally have to. So when I originally bought the 17 point something acres, almost 18 acres, and then I bought more land, this was all tree saplings. So when I bought it, the land had already been cut of the big trees for timber. And so about 3 or 4 years later, I had it, none of the trees were big. So we cut most of this in because this is my horse pasture. So the back half of my land is where my horses will graze and eat the grass and stuff like that during the times when grass is available. But not only that, when you cut anything more than an acre worth of, when you disturbed more than anything of acre, right? So whether it was trees, weeds, whatever it was before, you have to get what they call an erosion control permit from the state and the city. And that permit requires you to have certain drainage, certain retention ponds. And so when we originally started disturbing the land, we had to get 4 retention ponds, and those retention ponds, including all of the flow and the control of water, cost me around 75 grand. In order to close that permit, you have to have established grass so that there is something that stops the water from flowing into whatever in other people's property. Not water, but the sediments. And so that's why it's important for me to get grass established or start to grow so that I can close the permit on that side of the job. This permit, and I think we just got signed off on electrical, this is the last permit for the entire project. And this needs to happen quick. And so that's why I went out, I bought my own hydro seeder because they're very expensive. And I've been working with Jackson for a while now, so after I'm done with the hydro seeder, it was cheaper for me to buy one used, get it fixed, and then give it to Jackson so he can use it. So we're really hydro seeding about 15 out of 20 acres, but that's what we have to do. 1, because of the permit, and 2, because the horses need grass. So that's why I'm having to spend so much time and money grading, like making sure the soil has all the ingredients it needs and all the nutrients it needs to be able to grow grass. And so we should be wrapped up by the end of this week with this side of the project and just sit back and watch grow. Now, when you hydro seed, you go from planting grass to 21 days is your first cut. And so that's why we went with this route, because it just needs to happen fast.
Using REI Skip is very simple. All you gotta do is register for an account, choose a payment method, upload your list, and you don't have to use any crazy Excel templates. Drag and drop your headers over and press start, and voila, watch the magic happen. What are you waiting for? You want to talk to more sellers? All you need to go is to reiskip.com and register for an account today.
So the guys down here, so Jackson is just grading out and getting the grass the dirt kind of leveled where he wants it to be. And these guys down here, if I'm not mistaken, they'll be putting in drainage pipes. Because as you can see, this kind of goes downhill, and you want to put the water where you want it to go versus where it wants to go. And that's just part of the erosion control part of landscaping something so big. A lot of it goes into thought. So anytime you build like neighborhoods, you got to do the same thing. And so I could have put 100 houses on this property, and that's what the neighbors originally thought I was doing, but no, we're just putting one house. But it doesn't matter. If you're going to disturb land, you have to do the same exact thing you would for a neighborhood. And so these guys here, looks like somebody's knee deep in dirt. These guys are probably putting in some pipe, and they're probably taking the water from one side and running it across to wherever they want it to be controlled. Yeah, see, they're crossing the pipe. Instead of going that way, they're crossing it somewhere else. That part where the grass is growing, is that where so much the water pipe was leaking?
Yeah, that's where there's a joint right there.
Yeah.
That's where it was dripping, and we had a lot of water right there.
I wish we had that. I wish we had that everywhere.
Yeah.
I don't know how we're gonna solve that issue. Mother Nature's not giving us what we need. The city was supposed to come out and sign off on that, and they had 24 hours from the time we called it in. So I'm surprised they're not.
I know you're busy. Any word about the fire hydrant?
Yeah. So they called me a couple hours ago, and they said the reason why they haven't called me back, it's approved, but their meter, they need a meter to come back. It comes back Friday. So like, she was like, yeah, I'll give it to you Friday as soon as it comes in. Like I said, just keep paying, bringing them trucks out here.
I know, but
It's expensive, but what we do? Big old rock.
What? Little concrete. It's like your really good turf type fescue.
Yeah.
And then that's what your horses are going to be eating on. It gets taller.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. And you spray that mainly towards down, like, you know, from the building back or something like that?
Yeah, and then pretty much any of this field is going to be just the turf type. This up here is going to be just turf type, and in the front is just
Turf type. Got it.
Yeah. But the difference in the bag is expensive. This is 85 bucks, that's 125 bucks.
Damn.
Yeah, so it's a big difference. There's two options. We either take that pipe out and we put it like we were wanting to do it, where we lift this up a little bit more and cut that hole out, or we fill that hole with some good rock and just let it be a good drainage.
Yeah, I was thinking good rock or even splattered it with concrete.
Yeah, and that'd be fine. We can form up some wood and we can actually pour that concrete in, and it'll pretty much be like that, and your pipe's right here. So all the water comes in and you've got concrete like that. That's just quick sketch, you know. But
Yeah. All right, guys, so stopping by the airport hangar, and this is where we build the Sling TSI, well, all Sling planes. And they're working on a Sling TSI, and this is the wing spar. And when this is all done, it looks like that. So like I said before in one of my other videos, all planes start like this, and somebody has to build every single plane you've ever flew in. And so they're doing that, and then they're allodyning the parts for protection against like rust and corrosion and all that stuff like that. So each part has to be done like that because it's aluminum. Each aluminum part has to be done like that. Sets out to dry, and then it's ready. But right now they're building a Sling TSI here, and it's probably gonna take like 9 months. This is a flat pack version versus a quick build, but just another one of my stops. Yeah, all Clegos got to be done by handheld.
Didn't you get an automatic or an electric?
No, that's to put in the rivets. Got automatic rivet gun, but all your Clegos got to go in like this.
Oh, I remember. Leopard's 5 members.
All your Clegos going like this. That's not a Clego hole, but bless you. Obviously it's brand new, but like just coming up with a system or an idea of how you want to run it, because we got to map out this floor like however you want to do that too. So is this your leading edge side?
That's the leading edge.
That's the ledge. This is for your flaps and all that stuff there.
Right.
What about a hanging rack so you guys can hang all this stuff?
Yeah,
like
we're thinking in there it would be a good
hanging
place to
smaller
do that.
parts.
You got some polyurethane, is that what that is? Polyurethane liner? We're gonna line this,
It's just, honestly, it's just paint plastic.
paint plastic.
Sheets, yeah. I think it's made out of polyethylene, so we should be good.
It's pretty thick,
just
we're
double
really
it.
hoping parts
Yes.
won't poke holes in it.
It's 6 mil and we'll double it up.
Bentley, no. Bentley.
So it should be enough.
Cool. Oh, you can even were you guys hanging stuff here?
We're going to.
I was just thinking about that. That's pretty, hang it there. This room looks a lot better just spraying it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll
That's
probably
just
throw
rust from draining the compressor right there.
Yeah.
We're gonna like line this whole thing with a table.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Starting to look like an airplane factory.
Yeah. I mean, obviously it's going to take, after the first plane or so, we'll realize what's the best and what's the best flow for it.
Philip Ruger, that was a quick build setup. So
Where at?
this stuff that we got from
Yeah.
like Amazon and stuff. So we
Thank you,
will
but I
need
got stuff in my hand.
More stuff because we got a flat pack.
Yeah, flat pack, and we're gonna be at the factory.
So what I'll do is I'm going to need your social security number and all that tomorrow because I have to add you to the company card, and then you'll get a card in your name.
Gotcha.
And that way you can just spend as you need. It's like a $15,000 card, but you got to go on there as an authorized user,
Gotcha.
which should be good. I mean, it'll help your credit because, I mean, it's a card I've had for 4 years, never missed a payment. You get that. You absorb all the history on the card like that. No, but that's what rich people do to their kids.
Really?
When
So
they're-
they develop all that credit?
Yeah, so when you're young, they put as you an authorized user. Now they're going to give you the credit card, but they add you an authorized user. So the whole time you're growing up, you're getting 10 years of credit history of paying on time, large, and then that shows on your credit report as you're responsible as an authorized user for that bill. And then it just grows, and by the time you turn 18, you got 800 plus credit. You can get whatever you want. All right, guys, so this is my last stop just from coming back into town. This is a rehab project on a house that I bought for $15,000. I don't know if you remember this from an old video, but I'm sure we can throw up some footage so you can say what it looks like. This one, when I told people I was doing like a $50,000 budget to fix this up, that's what it is. I think we're at final budget's $55,000, but let me walk you through, show you what we kind of done so far. This is the kitchen area. We sealed off this wall here, because on the other side we created a room. That's your breakfast nook / dining room area. And then over here to your left is like a sunroom, which they can use as a dining room, whatever they want, breakfast room. You see we replaced all the ceilings, put a brand new roof on this house already, new ceilings, brand new HVAC system throughout the entire house, updated the electrical wires, just need to be done. And so then we created 3 bedrooms. Right, so a bedroom here, new bathroom here, full bath. It's gonna be your hallway bath. And here you have the bedroom that was probably in the worst shape, where we had to remove the subfloor, remove the joists underneath, replace those joists, completely redoing this whole room here. It's funny, so this closet also has a secret door to downstairs. Kind of weird, but we're gonna keep it. No need to fix it up. No need to seal it off. And then there's upstairs. I've never been upstairs, but it's there. It's
actually pretty big, bro.
Yeah. Let's go up there because what I did was the ceilings are not, I think they're not majority 7 feet, I think it has to be. But what I went ahead and did was have them add AC up here, heating and cooling, so we can add it towards the square footage of the house. We're gonna have a half bath here.
Bro, a teenager would run.
Yeah. And so, I'm 6'2", and as you can see, the ceilings probably are right at 7, and then they slant down. So this is gonna be cool little spot here. So we brought the AC, heat and air up here, just so we can count this as square footage. You can see they ran brand new ductwork and everything. So I would say this house probably needs another 2 months, but it's moving along. Once they get all the drywall done, it's gonna be moving pretty fast. That's it. You should go outside. I can show you the roof that they put on. Brand new roof, 2021. And I say about 2 more months, this house will be done. And look at the size of the backyard. Never really spent much time back here. It's flat. Yeah, it's pretty nice. I mean, you can enjoy this. This is a pretty entertaining backyard. 15 grand.
Not this yellow.
Yeah, probably not this yellow. Probably put up new siding. I don't really care about that type of stuff when it comes to like, I pick out the colors and stuff. I'm too far removed from the day-to-day process to worry about the colors. My team knows what sells, and they just go out and they grab what sells and colors up there. But this is it. About 2 more months, this will be done.